Hello, everyone. First of all, thanks for joining us tonight. I want to welcome you all to our webinar focusing on diversity and inclusion in tech. Well, June is a very special month since it's the official Pride Month, and I'm very happy to have this opportunity to come here and celebrate and talk about the importance of diversity. As we all know, the tech world has had its fair share of challenges when it comes to embracing diversity. However, it's essential that we create a culture of inclusivity where every person feels valued regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation, identity, anything. And those will be the main topics we'll discuss today. Well, to start, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Beatriz. I'm from Brazil. Everyone here at BairesDev calls me Bia. I'm from Belo Horizonte, which is a huge city in Brazil. I've been working here at BairesDev for a little over a year and a half now as an employer brand analyst. As you can see here on the screen, my pronouns are she, her. BairesDev has been a great opportunity to experience diversity on my everyday work life. So I know we have people from all over the world here with us. So drop in the comments which country, which city are you from? What are your pronouns? I want to see who's there joining us tonight. Let me see if I can find any comments. I know there's a delay because this is a live stream, so they should pop up to me any second now. Okay, I see people from Brazil too. Amazing. Colombia, Mexico. Yeah, we're streaming both on LinkedIn and YouTube, guys. So I'll be checking both social medias here. I have Michi, my manager, here in the backstage doing that too, helping me with the comments. At the end of this webinar, we are going to have a Q&A session, so drop your questions there too on the comments. So let's go ahead. I need to show you the scope for today's webinar. So in today's webinar, we are going to talk about a little bit about our company, who we are, what we do, and after that, I'm going to tell a little about the importance and impact of diversity and inclusion and how BairesDev is contributing for a more equitable workplace. And finally, we'll have the Q&A session, as I mentioned. So feel free to send any questions you have during the presentation through the chat, and I'll try to answer most of them by the end of this webinar, okay? So about us. BairesDev is a young, dynamic, and flexible company that was founded in 2009 by Paul Azurin and Nacho DeMarco. And ever since the day we started, we worked hard to offer an exciting environment where high-performing tech professionals can display their talents and share their knowledge. We are experts in delivering technology solutions designed by the top 1% IT talent. And we believe that everyone should have the opportunity to showcase their talents and share their knowledge, regardless of their background. So we really believe in an unbiased process that focuses on skills and potential here. And since we are a remote-first company, we have the unique ability to bring together high-performing tech professionals from all over the world, breaking down geographical barriers and always creating truly diverse teams. So to show a few of our numbers here, well, here at BairesDev, we celebrate the uniqueness of each individual and the power that comes from a diverse team. We are very, very proud to have over 4,000 BDevers from over 40 countries, bringing with them cross-industry experience and technological excellence. We have thousands of people applying for our openings every month, and we are committed to hiring only the best, only the top 1% of IT talent. And we make sure that we can support our clients and do our work with excellence. And that's the reason why we only hire the best. But the best part about it is that we'll be working together with amazing people all the time here at BairesDev. So as I was mentioning, our hiring process is designed to be as unbiased and as inclusive as possible. Because first, we knew that traditional qualifications and credentials can sometimes overlook talented individuals who might not have the same opportunities as others. And some groups of people might be excluded from opportunities out there due to discrimination. So today, I'm going to show you how and why we focus on skills and potential, and that we are actively seeking out for candidates from diverse backgrounds and various experiences. Because we believe that by doing so, not only we are building a stronger team, but we are also contributing to a more equitable and just society. Well, all of that while also being recognized and trusted for employing the most talented professionals in the IT market, which is really important for us. And we know that true innovation comes from diverse and different perspectives and approaches, and we value the contributions of every member of our team. Our commitment to inclusion and to diversity doesn't just benefit our employees, it also helps us better serve our clients and achieve our business goals. And with that goal of harnessing the top 1% IT talent, we knew, of course, that it wouldn't be possible to concentrate all of this talent in a single city, a single country. We believe that talent does not discriminate, and we currently have the best tech talent working from over 600 cities. And this flexibility not only enables these individuals to pursue their passions and live life on their own terms, but that also means that we can tap into a global pool of talent, and that we can indeed harness the top 1% talent from across the globe. We believe that by embracing this kind of remote work environment, we are creating more opportunities, a more accessible job market for everyone. Well, now I'm going to share a few insights on diversity and inclusion in tech. So let's move forward to that. I'm pretty sure you're all excited to hear about it. Well, diversity and inclusion are critical components of innovation and progress in the business world, that including the tech industry, obviously. It is important to acknowledge that the tech industry has made significant strides towards becoming more diverse and more inclusive. But I mean, we all know that there is still a long way to go. And this is why I believe this opportunity of being here and having conversations like that, where we can discuss the importance of diversity, talk about some of the best practices towards a more inclusive industry. I really value this opportunity here. I think this is amazing. Well, to start, let's understand what diversity, equity, and inclusion are about, okay, and why those terms are so important in the workplace. DEI refers to basically all the practices and policies that foster a diverse workforce with equitable opportunities and an inclusive work culture. Let me say that diversity in the workplace refers to having a workforce made out of individuals from a wide range of backgrounds, different cultures, ethnicities, genders, ages, religions, I mean, any other characteristics. It means valuing and respecting differences in everyone, in people, and creating an environment where each one of those unique individuals and their unique perspectives and experiences are recognized and appreciated. And when we have equity in mind, we must think of how to develop processes in a way that ensures that everyone has access to the same opportunities, the same resources in order to succeed, regardless of background, identity, anything. And last but not least, if we are talking about inclusion, we need to create an inclusive work culture that fosters an environment where everyone feels valued, respected, and they feel like not only they're welcome to join, but people should also feel like they belong there, you know? So I'm really happy to say that diversity has driven BairesDev's growth continuously, all the way from the start. Which reminds me of a research from, I think it was Harvard Business Review. It shows that companies with diverse teams are 40% more likely to report growth in market share, and they are 70% more likely to capture a new market. So, I mean, that would lead us to faster and more efficient solutions, and obviously better productivity, better results. But not only this is good for the business, of course it is, but not only that, Diversity creates an enriching environment for everyone. Here at BairesDev, we have always worked with teams and people from all around the globe. So all of our processes, like the work schedule, those processes are tailored to that, to working with people from all around the world. We believe that teams with people from multiple backgrounds bring diverse perspectives. They can create brilliant strategies, brilliant solutions. It's very enriching for all the projects, and they share really valuable insights. So every day here, it's a great opportunity to learn from someone very talented that come from a totally different place. Last October, we launched a Global Diversity Awareness Month campaign, where we aim to promote awareness and appreciation for the diverse cultures and perspectives within our workforce. Our country dispersion increased 65% from 2021 to 2022. We are becoming more global, more diverse. We are super proud of that, our diversity and our multiculturalism. And I personally hope we can still keep spreading around the globe, keep growing, getting to work with more new people from more new places, to learn more about their culture, their experiences, because I really love that aspect about working here, Well, not only our talent comes from many different places, but we also have a lot of proud LGBTQ plus people here at BairesDev. Hey. And as we are celebrating Pride Month in June, it's very important to highlight the diversity and the inclusivity that it's rooted in our company culture. We try to always celebrate the LGBTQ plus community milestones. We actually had a video about it on our last Pride campaign. You can check out social media. You'll find that video. That video is amazing. And although there's a lot going on towards making the world a better place for that community, we know that creating an inclusive environment is not a one-time event, it's not something that happens only at Pride Month. We know that it's something like an ongoing process that requires continuous effort, dedication every single day. We are very committed to maintaining a safe space for all of our employees, regardless of their gender identity, sexual orientation. We are all about promoting awareness and advocating for equality in the workplace. One of the policies actually that we have here at BairesDev that we like to put to practice here is the use of inclusive language. We share the guide in all our communication channels. It's also on our social media. You should check that. That guide has practical tips and guidelines for using language that promotes fairness, equity, and respect for all individuals. So we can be mindful of the words we choose, and be mindful also of the impact those words have on other people. A few examples on that guide is like to ask for people's pronouns before assuming them, to introduce yourself using your own, to use gender neutral terms, address people by their preferred name. And this is something we are incredibly proud, and because it represents our ongoing commitment to creating a more inclusive workplace too. Besides that, another thing that we are really proud here is our anti-harassment and non-discrimination policy. This is something I really love. I cannot stress that enough. It aims to provide a productive but also safe work environment, free from any harassment or of any kind, really any kind, including sexual or sexual orientation harassment, gender discrimination, racism, any type of discrimination based on actual or preserved characteristics, and retaliation is also forbidden. So all BDevers here are submitted to a mandatory training and to an evaluation after that training. And we take this very serious here in the company. And as you can see on the title of that slide, I love that slide actually, we believe that talent does not discriminate. And neither should we. We are founded more than a decade ago based on the understanding that the only thing that matters is working with the most talented people, regardless of sexual orientation, race, gender, age, origin, beliefs, anything. And to guarantee that, We have an unbiased hiring process. This hiring process has been designed to eliminate unconscious bias and to ensure that every candidate is evaluated based on their skills, their experience, their qualifications. And that way we can guarantee opportunities for all of our applicants to thrive, regardless of their background, you know? And besides that, we strongly believe that everyone should have access to the same opportunities for growth, for development, and for advancement within the organization. This is just a few ways of how we do our part, you know, within our company and the tech industry to ensure that we keep moving forward, listening to diverse voices, challenging ourselves and our biases, adjusting our practices. Like I said, this is not a one-time thing. This is an ongoing process that needs to be improved and readapted all times, because we're always learning. I mean, we are very committed to never stop learning. So I really believe that this is a great thing here at BairesDev, that we are encouraged to keep learning, to keep adapting. Adaptability skills is a huge thing here because we're always trying to improve, you know. And another common issue that affects the tech industry, and I would like to talk about, is the gender bias. The gender gap is real. We know that there's evidence to that. I mean, let's say women represent 47% of the US workforce, but just 36% of the high-tech workforce. And I mean, only 24% of computing jobs are held by women. So gender equality is vital to achieving a diverse and inclusive workplace. Like I said, diverse perspectives bring more creative solutions. So despite all the progress we had in the industry regarding that, women are still underrepresented in tech. And considering how the gender stereotypes affect women much more in terms of household, caregiving responsibilities, lack of flexibility, everything related to that will mean that fewer women are able to work in these tech roles because they have very high competing needs, you know. And we are proud to say that due to the fact that all of our positions are 100% remote, we have flexible schedules. I mean, that all contributes to reduce this gap. Last year, we launched a Women in Tech campaign, a great one. I'm very proud of that campaign. And that was supposed to analyze a data sample from a 6-year period from 2015 to 2021. And we have identified a notable and sustained increase of female applicants. That shows that we are taking steps toward a more inclusive industry, and that makes us really proud. That information from that report was extracted from our applicants database. And I would like to say that here at BairesDev, women represent an average of 41% of the total applicants. Actually, in mid-2021, we reached 52% of applications. So that was amazing. I loved it. And when we compare this to 5 years prior, it represents a 400% increase in both technical and non-technical positions. So that's amazing. I mean, in 2015, it was around 11%. So to reach 52 is great. Well, Latin America is leading the way in the percentage of women applying to BairesDev, with 45% of female applicants. And since the inception of the company, we have worked to unleash the potential of talent in this region. And this insight that shows that women are applying more and that we have a very significant number of women applying to our positions, that makes us proud. And I mean, the pace that at which women are joining the tech industry is still a little slower than what we aim, than what we want it to be. But these indicators are promising, and we want to keep working hard for gender equality in the tech industry and to remove the barriers to ensure equal representation and opportunities for everyone. And if we are talking about bringing more gender diversity into the tech space, we do need to have more role models from aspiring professionals, backgrounds and demographics. And BairesDev is proud to say that in some areas in the company, we have an impressive number of leadership roles held by women. I mean, in talent acquisition, leadership is like female leadership is around 55%, if I'm not mistaken. So that's huge. And one of the main reasons why women are underrepresented in tech, I believe, is the fact that career aspirations have been gendered for decades now. So ever since we are born as women, we are not encouraged to pursue careers in science and in technology fields. And by encouraging girls and young women to participate in software-related activities and programs, and to provide opportunities for them to cultivate this interest in all of these fields, we are laying the groundwork for young women to dive deeper into the field. So we are also really proud of that. Recently, we awarded 100 scholarships to women that are interested in pursuing careers in tech. Those scholarships were offered on an online learning platform, and the recipients were selected based on their interest in learning software development and English. And this initiative was aimed at addressing the issue of gender inequity in the corporate world by providing equal opportunities for girls and women to access education, and that the education could give them a fair shot in the market, So we hope that this investment in education will help generate a little more equity and advance women's participation in the tech industry. We believe we can make a difference in various ways. So we also have a project here at BairesDev to help the general community and to support social causes. This project is known as BairesDev Give Back Program. You see that on the slide. And that includes various initiatives such as donating laptops to underprivileged children, providing technology training to local communities, supporting NGOs, partnering with several organizations that support education in disadvantaged communities. The list goes beyond that, but it's amazing. You can read more about that on our website, actually. Well, we are very proud of this program, and we also encourage our employees to participate in volunteer work. Overall, BairesDev's Give Back program aims to make a positive impact on society, to promote social responsibility, both within our company and in the broader community, So I'd also like to take a moment to talk about BairesDev's Diversity Awards. We are proud to have been recognized for our efforts towards a more diverse, equal, and inclusive industry. In 2022, we won the Corporate Social Responsibility Program Award at the Stevie Awards, recognizing our efforts to make a positive impact on society. Yay. Additionally, we've been recognized as one of the best IT workplaces for diversity and age, race, hiring, and promotion equality by the Information Technology Awards in both 2021 and 2022. Okay, so that's amazing. In 2020, we also achieved a remarkable score of 96 out of 100 in the Comparably Awards for Best Company for Diversity. And these achievements reflect our ongoing commitment to creating an inclusive and welcoming workplace culture, for everyone. At BairesDev, we believe that diversity makes us stronger, and we will continue to work to create an environment where everyone can thrive. Well, one last thing I would like to add is our referrals program, okay? So people from both inside or outside the company can refer potential candidates to us. And if certain conditions are met, those people that referred someone, they can earn a bonus of $1,000 USD, $1,000, if the person that they referred is a man, or 1,300 if it's a woman or a non-binary person. There's an extra $300 bonus for women and non-binary person, because we are really committed to bringing more diversity into the tech industry. You can recommend everyone friends, acquaintances, study buddies, relatives. Anyone that you think that might be interested in joining the company, go to our website and refer that. Whoever you think has that got what it takes to be part of our company, that can help us create an amazing work environment that can help us thrive in this industry. As I mentioned, there are a few rules so you can get the bonus, like the fact that the person cannot be already active in a process with BairesDev when they are referred, or the fact that they cannot be referred for the last 6 months. There's a few rules. Everything is explained on the program's website. But the process is fairly simple, and you can find, as I said, everything there. that's a wrap for the webinar's content, but I know all of you have questions. Come down, I'm gonna answer as many as I can. I know we don't have a lot of time, but I would like to also add a few more comments here, okay? So you see a QR code and a link on your on the slides. Okay, it's this side, I think. But through this link or this QR code, you can access a lot of useful links here, like our jobs portal, where you can check all of our openings, our social media pages, the applicant site. This website is used so you can like update your profile, do your online tests, participate on the hiring process with us. And they also like check the status of your application, everything. And you can also have live chat support assistants there. So it's amazing. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us through there. You can access our referral programs. Go there, refer some people, make some money. I love that. You can access our website. And by the way, last but not least, this link, this QR code also will lead you to the webinar survey. We love doing those webinars, and we always want to know what people want to hear, what people want to talk about, what want us to talk about, talking about in those webinars, how to improve those events. So please go there. We'd really appreciate if you could go there and rate this webinar. I'm being honest here. It takes less than 5 minutes to complete the survey, and it helps us a lot coming up with better events in the future. So let's move forward to the Q&A. I'm going to keep this QR code all the time on my screen. I think you still see that. I'm going to go to social media and find some comments here to see if I have any questions to answer. Okay. Oh, questions about diversity. I love that one. That one is a themed one. Is there any age limit for working in BairesDev? No. Okay. As I mentioned, our processes, our hiring process is unbiased. We believe that talent does not discriminate. Age, race, ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, and nothing of this matters. Let me see if we have more questions. Oh, okay. I have someone asking about the English. Okay. Is English necessary to work at BairesDev? I would say yes, because since we are working from, a lot of different countries, English is the only language that everyone speaks. I mean, my manager, she's from Argentina. I don't speak Spanish. I wish I could. I don't. And she doesn't speak Portuguese. So the way we communicate is through English. Of course, some people land on like a team with people from the same country or like people who speak the same language. So when I'm on a meeting with Brazilians, of course I can speak Portuguese. But if there's a Spanish speaker there, I would speak English because otherwise they would not understand me, you know. But don't worry. One thing that I would like to add here is that first, we have openings for different English level requirements. Okay, so we have openings for a more intermediate English level, openings that require an advanced English level. So don't worry. If you're interested in a position, and even if you're not that confident in your English, you should apply because we have different openings for different with different requirements. Okay, and two things related to that too, and I think it's the only thing I will have time to answer. But two things added to that is the fact that my English has improved a lot since I joined BairesDev. I mean, it's not perfect still, but I've been improving every day. And because I have the opportunity to practice it every day with talking with other people. And I think that's a great opportunity. Plus, we also offer English classes for our employees. So don't worry. Okay. I'm going to answer a few more questions just because I see some popping up here, but I'm not going to take too much of your time, guys. So please stay with me. Is the work always remote? Yes, that's the best part of the work, in my opinion. I mean, I told before that the best part is working with different people and getting to know all of them. So it's both are tied in the first place. But all of our positions are 100% remote. They have always been and they will always be, because we need people from all around the globe. to help us face and help our clients with their challenges. So as I mentioned, we like to have diverse people here. We are hiring people from all over the globe. So everything needs to be remote. Let me see. Can I apply to more than one position? Yep. Actually, this is a good one. If you click on that, like go to that link or scan that QR code, it's going to take you to a bunch of links, and you can see our jobs portal there, and you will see all the positions we have open at the moment. You can apply to as many positions as you'd like, but please, after you apply, don't forget to update your profile on the applicant site, have everything updated, and do the tests. It would require you to complete some online tests in order to move forward with the process. So complete the tests, do everything that says on the applicant site, and we'll probably be scheduling an interview with you very soon, okay? And if you have any questions regarding the status of the application or anything, again, the applicant site is the place to go with the live chat support. And one thing that I really like is that even if you can apply to as many positions as you want, as I said, but even if you apply to one, or if you apply to 30 positions, I don't know, we would still be looking to other positions that fit your profile, okay? So let's say maybe you applied to a customer service position there, but then we see a talent acquisition opening that fits your profile, your experience, your skills. So we'll be in touch with you for those other opportunities too. So don't worry, if you don't move forward with this specific position that you're applying for, we'll be looking for other positions that might fit your profile. That being said, guys, I already missed the mark of the time here a little by 4 minutes. I hope you forgive me. But I had a lot of fun in this webinar. I really hope I can see some of you again in next editions. Please answer the survey so you can suggest other topics so we can talk about. If you want a webinar talking, giving tips on the hiring process, let us know. If you want a webinar explaining how to I don't know, anything you want to know regarding BairesDev, regarding the tech industry, regarding our hiring process, let us know, and we can come up with better events in the future, okay? So that being said, thank you so much. I hope to see you guys again, and bye-bye. Have a wonderful night.